Good morning.
Good morning, my wonderful friends.
Thank you, Heidi.
Thank you, Heidi and Kathy. They are inseparable. They are always together.
And this is for entertainment and spiritual purposes only. Violetta has tried to add that back into her sayings, her part at the beginning on her videos, and it won't allow it to go on there, I guess.
Each
So
time
we have to-
after I have to do it,
It has to be done manually each time.
and Cheryl is saying that during the video there is so many ads, nothing to do with me. They are not paying me for that. So it's just,
So we apologize for that. It's beyond our control.
and then after the video, not always that I'm capable of getting on to take them out.
Mhm.
Sometimes it takes few hours for me to do that. So
Mathanji says,
thank you so much, Heidi.
Happy Monday.
Happy. Get up. What is that?
Where are you looking?
And that what he is saying. Get up. Up
I don't know where you're looking.
on the emoji.
Oh, get
That must be
up. I don't know.
a different language. Danish. Okay.
You breathing now?
Breathing. And we may have to finish a little bit early today. Vivi is making noise with her big bone.
Anyways, the first question, are you ready to go?
Yes,
an
I am.
8.
Yeah, those are 8 cards.
Do you want to talk about this first so that you can
Yeah.
get it out of the way?
Yes. Thank you so much. Wonderful Chris Christine Marit Valenzuela. She sent me this very interesting book for me because it is journal and
It's a grief journal.
She lost her son in 2012 or 13 and 14, and it helped her to recover. For me, it had such a wonderful symbol, the hummingbirds. Leszek, when he went to USA, his car window was open and the hummingbird came to his sport car and was sitting on the dash with him, and he was making a video about that. It was on his community page, Temple of Apollo. And thank you so much, Christine. And I started reading. I started right away from the hummingbird, not from the beginning, but thank you so much. And I will read more and write the comments. So whoever is into a grieving and would like to be with someone who experienced similar situation, never is the same for everyone, but I'm advising to go for that book. I believe it's on Amazon. And please.
Thank you, Kathy.
Open Heart Club. The Open Heart Club. Thank you so much.
Such loyal people.
They're my wonderful village.
And it is a nice one. So we're getting right into the heat of things.
There is so much going on. And we have to pray for everyone who is on vacation in Mexico, because we have a lot of Canadians who are going there this time of the year, and a lot of Americans as well visiting Puerto Vallarta. Not Viagra. Maybe that's where it started. But people are afraid of leaving homes.
Yes.
So, okay, I'm ready.
So Patricia Weiss is asking, what do you see happening tomorrow for the State of Union address?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I see Ocasio-Cortez in her dress, she had some sign before on her dress. I don't even know if she will show up tomorrow because it's waste of time to listen to the lies. But I see protests, more protests than, and you remember when they have those posts, liar, liar, liar. So they will be manifesting some creative way, and that's everything will be upside down what he is saying. Symbol of hanging man upside down. There will be a battle. Lily, reason to celebrate something. And he will be having fun for himself. He wants
Well,
to.
he just goes off in his world.
Yeah, and he said it will be very, very long presentation.
Well, Pelosi isn't there to rip it up, but
No, that was famous.
some of the Democrats were saying that they wouldn't attend.
Oh, yeah, I know. And they will have a meeting in front of the Capitol. But the weather is not helping them because
No.
it's so cold and driving conditions are bad.
Now, the SCOTUS, the justices usually attend this event. Is Mr. T going to be attacking them? He's already attacked them already for the tariffs. But will he do it during his speech?
Oh, that will be interesting. And they have to come.
Mhm.
Thank you, Time Matters. Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
And squeezing them. Big change. Oh, he wants to be the star. And he will be backstabbing them. Okay, nothing new.
So how will they react now? Because there's other cases in front of them that have to do with Mr. T. 1, 2, 3.
He wants to scare them. Yeah, he wants to backstab them, like make them grieving and worry about their lives and families. Thank you, Cassie Lake. Thank you so much. Really. And he will think that the grass might be better for him if he will change some of them. But it's too late. They are too new for the Supreme Court. The only ones that he can change, they are the ones who are sitting on his and begging him what to do. Yeah, he will think that way. He wants to be the leader, and it will show how dysfunctional everything is. So they will be doing.
Will he add to the Supreme Court? Because he'd really like Cannon on there. 1, 2, 3.
He will be playing this harp. I don't know if he will do anything right now. He will get out of his cave, so he will be screaming and crying, and he will start making better decisions and be more careful. So they will show him you can't control us.
Now, there may be an invitation to some of the EP victims to be in the audience. Will any be there?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Pearls are symbol of, for many centuries, pearls were a symbol of status, of wealth, of classiness, and as well of crying, because they are created in pain.
Mm-hmm.
Those creatures that are creating them muscles, yeah?
There are, yeah, we eat mussels. Yeah.
Yeah, but they create pearls, and they are getting one drop of sand, and it's bothering them, so they will.
Well, those are in oysters, aren't they? The pearls?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in oysters.
Oysters, okay. So they will create a big pearls. And symbol of pain, symbol of crying, and they will be there probably.
There will be
But
some
they
there.
will be respected and they will be.
Well, they're up in the gallery.
Hmm. And they will have the secrets. Good harvest that way, good job, and it will be a battle. And Mr. T don't like that.
What about Kash Patel on the American Dime? Went over to watch the final game of the hockey
Yeah.
against Canada. And now
I'm
Mr.
so sorry that Canada didn't win.
They got silver.
Two, but it was two games like with America.
It was close, and that's
Yeah.
what you want is a really good game, and they did their best.
Games, girls and boys.
Now, Mr. T has following up on that. He's not upset about Cash going, but now he's inviting the men's and women's hockey teams to come and watch the speech, his State of the Union speech. Will they come? One, two, three.
Not all of them. Some will, but some will try it not to come. Some will stay maybe in Italy. Because the symbol of Italy to me, the big monuments and sculptures, they are strong, they are the stars, and they don't trust him.
Well, some of the athletes were not so kind.
No, and I don't think they would like to have excuse that they are not ready to come. The planes are not working, so they will have excuse not to come.
Well,
at least I believe. But
you were correct about the Ambassador Bridge owner. Donated $1 million to Mr. T's PAC, his PAC, less than a month before Mr. T threatened to prevent the opening of the Gordie Howe International Bridge. It's all about money.
It's all about, and he doesn't care that it's good for the American and Canadian economy. No, he wants to make us enemies and not too much luck because we are still friends with Americans. And funny thing, my son and Tracy were visiting us yesterday. And I was never making this a secret that my son had different opinion than me about Mr. T. But yesterday he said, this guy is crazy. I said, oh, how nice. And then I cut up. I thought, no, don't
push it.
Don't push it, don't hurt him, because for him to say that. And he was always thinking that there will be something good coming. And when people like him are losing the respect, it's good. So there must be so many of your family members that next Thanksgiving will be nicer.
JJ JZ 5PZ, I'm assuming that Vance and others are talking behind the scene about replacing the felon. What event will make them pull the trigger on it? 1, 2, 3.
I see a doctor, so they will have the reason to claim that he needs a medical help. They are balancing the money. That's the one thing that it's keeping them. They will start making better decisions. They would like him to go, and for safety of America.
Will Mr. T do anything?
And he wants to do the attack on Iran now.
Mm-hmm.
He's pulling the people from embassies in that area. Oh, sorry, did I
No,
read your mind?
No, No. With
Yes, I did. You are going that direction. I'm sorry.
will something happen during his State of the Union where they will have evidence in front of everybody who is watching that Mr. T is not so well?
More crazy than they thought.
Well, he seems to go off script an awful lot and lose his words.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3.
Eating apple. They are saying eat apple a day, make the doctor go away. But as well, in Bible, God forbidden to eat the apple. And he will be touching subjects that he shouldn't be touching.
Well, off script again, yeah.
Off script again, and that might be the get out of the Eden garden for him. So he will do something that will be, I'm dying tomorrow to know if I'm right, but there will be something that he will have to pay some price. As Adam. Yeah, there will be punishment for what you did. You have a punishment for fulfilling their dreams, making sure that he is too irresponsible for the cow will be jumping over his head, and the job. He's telling everyone how wonderful job he is doing, but he is not doing that kind of wonderful job.
Will he announce anything during his speech about Iran? Will they attack?
3 cards.
2, 3.
Digging a hole with the sword. So he's standing and digging the hole.
Should be a bulldozer.
So he wants to, but he don't understand that he's putting so many army people in danger. Iran and other countries are getting ready for that.
Yeah, but he also
And
believes that anybody who goes.
sitting ducks, those ships everywhere.
But he believes anybody who goes to war are not the brightest people around. Like, why would they do that? He had bone spurs.
Yeah. So
they're
he
just
thinks that they are disposable for him. Yeah, the secret will come out. He needs them. He needs the army, rainbows of the family, and people are worried. And everyone will be worried because the secrets will come out. Symbolic secrets. And the next week, he was saying that this week, I think it's next, maybe Thursday, Friday, something big will happen. I don't know. Usually, I'm never saying dates. So it's scary for me to be that. But I think next week will be more even.
Teresa
Or
Khaleesi.
maybe this is the week that there is no moon, this one.
This is it. Yeah, it's
So this week.
So they would go in darkness.
Yeah.
Teresa is asking about Mendelssohn. Mendelssohn was arrested today. Is that the one that's in the United Kingdom? Or is it somebody else? Do you see more, and will Trump be one of them? I know that there was somebody who was arrested in the UK. He was ambassador to the US, and he's connected with EP. So who is this Mendelssohn? Teresa, if you could answer that, that would be great. Appreciated.
Son of Mendelssohn. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
More bees will be flying from there will be some key, and one of the leaders, there will be more. I think even Mr. T eventually will have to pay the price, but so far it's outside the borders, getting out of the caves, and they will be doing good job. But sooner or later, they understand in USA that has to be done as well.
Martha Ramu R4N, will U.S. send troops into Mexico?
What troops? He doesn't have any army left. Maybe ICE.
How could he go into Mexico?
I'm just kidding, but that's not. I worry about President of Mexico, of her safety.
1, 2, 3.
I don't think she wants him there. She doesn't want more problems than there is. President, it's a lady that is president of Mexico. She will say, I will manage to control everything. She is the good leader, making good choices and being united with people. So she doesn't want him to come with big muddy shoes. On one hand, he is letting go the biggest drug dealer from USA because he got...
But he's on his war against drugs.
Yeah. He's in war with people who don't pay him.
I'm so looking forward to a change. Cape Suzanne, I'm sorry to hear this, but sending warm wishes from a blizzard that is getting worse right now on the Cape, most of Sandwich.
Oh my gosh, you are not... We are ready for every storm. Even once we had a storm, that much snow in the last day of May, many years ago. That was horrific because the leaves on the trees were big.
Wasn't ready.
We were not ready for that one because there was no electricity and it was not cold, but the snow was very heavy. At least you don't have a heavy snow. Wet snow is much worse than... So I'm making you to feel better.
Forecasting 30 inches of snow.
Yeah. But wet snow, oh gosh, it's something. So I'm telling you, it will be worse before it will be better. But for the future, they will be more prepared for making themselves to be ready for that.
Christine Gallino is asking, do you see the CUSMA deal will be good? That's the Canadian, US, and Mexico deal.
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
They will be debating, and I see Ford, and Ford is so strict. Comey is, Mark Carney is more level. Governor, or not governor.
So you're talking about Ontario's Premier Ford?
Yeah. He is more strict and more... I'm not going to put up with it. So he will be messing up a little bit in the negotiation, but sometimes it has to be a good policeman and bad policeman in every family.
So Prime Minister Carney will
be the good
moderate that a little bit.
Good policeman, and Ford, what is his, Rob Ford, yes? Will be the bad Ford.
Bad cop.
Bad cop. Yeah, and they will be watching how it is, and from a distance. It will take a while. Everything will be in open, a lot of stupid decisions, and a lot of worries on our shoulders. Vivi was snoring for a moment.
Nagosha's asking, will George Conway be elected to Congress? I think he, of course, was the former Republican.
And ex-husband of
Marianne Conway. And also...
But at least he had his guts. He always was saying what he was thinking, and Mr. T was his worst enemy. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and there will be folk about him. People will be singing some songs
Now,
about
wasn't he, is he going for Congress or Senate?
Congress.
Congress?
Yeah, he will be doing a good job, a lot of work, having fun. They will be pulling some dirty stuff on him, but he will move forward.
Well, he's a very good lawyer, and he helped start the Lincoln Project against Mr. T.
So he is very.
He's also in a safe area.
Yeah, because New York is very blue.
Kathy is asking, Kathy McLaughlin.
Thank you, Kathy.
Is Eileen Cannon going to get away with her ruling that would bar the DOJ from releasing Jack Smith's final report about Mr. T's handling of the classified documents? She has stopped the sharing of the second part of it, and there was rumors that they wanted it destroyed. Must not say anything about him if they want it destroyed. 1. So Eileen Cannon. 2, 3.
Okay. She is pulling the string to the max,
Mm-hmm.
and when the string is pulled to the max, it's break or catapult, and I think she will be catapulted. Yeah, there will be some negotiation, the string, and she thinks that she's strong, but eventually I see that and shaky tower for her in the future, for her love to Mr. T and her work, her dedication. So she will be scared. Right now, I don't know, some people can't think in advance, and that's the worst thing, is when people are not capable of seeing few steps ahead of them. They are focused only what's right now is good to them.
Cassie Lake is mentioning the UK arrested Lord Mendelsohn, and that's the one who was the former U.S. or the former ambassador to the U.S. For the involvement with the EPS.
Yeah, and so many other people are pulled, and in every country they are tracking those files.
Except for the U.S.
No. Over here
So how will their Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, is it? The United Kingdom?
Or him.
There's some sort of involvement somehow there.
Because he chose him.
Yeah. So would he become entangled in this as well? 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I see a socks with the holes.
Mm-hmm.
You can't wear them. They are disposable. And it's all about money, security. I don't know if he will be still, but they will think that someone else is ready to replace him, and he will replace him, and he will have sleepless nights. England needs someone who is more reliable.
Don't we all?
Well, yeah. I have to say something. Yesterday I was watching Polish channels on YouTube, and the guy was saying that he's a comedian, so he makes stories much worse than they are. And he said whenever after Christmas he was eating so much, then he had to run to the forest when he was going with his dog, and he was coming without socks. And I thought, oh, that's the reason. I was always looking for some socks when I was doing laundry, when my husband was, and our sons were living with us. Every time I was missing some socks. I thought, but we don't have a forest here, only parks, and they were not that often.
Usually the washing machine needs them.
I don't know. There was a place where they were missing sock laundromat. You remember that place? There was in Lower Fairview many years ago, and I was wondering what's happened to those missing socks. And he will be treated like a sock with the holes in it, not representable to wear it.
Heidi's asking the question, why did Don Don send the American hospital ship to Greenland,
That's
which they don't want?
I know, and you sent it to me, and I sent to Heidi that.
1, 2,
Heidi.
3. And Cassie Lake says he can't send the U.S. Navy hospital ships because both are in dry dock for repairs in Alabama.
Oh, so maybe it's not there.
All I know is that they don't want them there. So is he trying to just divert?
Smart decision, very smart decision. It will be upsetting people so much. And he just wants to play, still on the nerves of us, boyfriend, girlfriend with the other. He wants to pretend that he is a leader, and for his people, he wants to tell them, I didn't give up on Greenland. But more people will be very upset with him.
I've taken screenshots of other questions that we haven't answered yet, but there was one here that's a little bit calmer. Nancy Gilliland, 4002. Please talk about the Walk for Peace, the venerable monks, and what impact they will have.
Oh, they finished already.
Yeah, I think they finished.
Yeah. Time will show, but I don't see too much difference. I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3.
I see them walking, and those people who are peaceful protests, they are in it. But that will be a change, symbol of change. And the negotiation, angel of justice, what they put, they will receive. So nice surprise. People will be believing that something like that might bring them some peace.
Well, they're putting out good energy, and hopefully anybody who saw them walk or went along with them in some way,
Yeah, and many people were watching.
that it would change the vibration, hopefully going forward.
We have to hope for the best in people.
Yeah, Peter Mandelson is the British Labour Party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's all the Americans' Labour Party secretary is in trouble with her husband's behavior towards her workers. They are too busy. They are labor people.
They are. Because you have to get on with some other things in your life. You had wanted to end a little bit earlier. Yeah. So we will do the prayers and then do Saturday's video. So Rita Mascoro 150, please pray for me. I seem to always have a cloud or force field blocking me from my goals. Also, I'm usually ill and lack motivation of energy. I do go to my regular doctor appointments.
I know we all have that, but moments that we feel so tired and low of energy.
And what would you suggest we do about it?
Take time for yourself if you can. I can't, but I can give you advice. If you can meditate, if you can treat yourself, sometimes that little thing is helpful.
And you are worthy. Also, do pay attention to your mental health because it really affects everything else. So it's important. And you also should know that we all have friends. Somewhere out there in your circle, there is somebody who is thinking of you or would help you. And lots of times we keep to ourselves and don't reach out.
Mm.
That help may be available in whatever form. It may be through the agencies or something, but you're not alone. Always remember that, please. Redheads have more.
And keep yourself busy with things that you can
that you enjoy. Change your vibration.
Not only enjoy, like I'm doing my paperwork. I don't like that, but I'm busy.
No, but you're making it easier for when
Yeah,
you do
but
income
it
tax.
makes me to feel I'm doing what I have
You're
to
going
do.
forward one step at a time rather than going backwards. Redheads have more, and I'm assuming it's more fun. I'm not sure. I didn't get the
Yeah,
rest of that.
was that.
Please pray for my daddy. He's 89 and slowly dying. He's continuously having health issues and is losing weight. He told me that he's ready for God to take him anytime, and he's very peaceful with his decision. Could you please pray for him to have continued peace and free of pain?
And we have to accept that some people want that. Yeah.
And it's our time, and we want to go. We don't want probably anybody stopping us.
Forever, yeah. My mom was telling me for the last 5 years that she's dying.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, God, forget about me.
My mom had asked, how could she will herself to die?
Yeah, and my mom was that day. I heard the phone, and I knew that she would call.
You were on air.
I was on the air with Diane, and I said, I have to answer that phone. I knew. And, knowing my mom for a few years, she was telling me, I'm not going to eat. I don't want to eat. But when it was that time, I knew.
Mm-hmm. There's another one here from Spudnik. Please pray for my friend John Brown in the building in Rockford, Illinois. He has a disease. I pray he goes to Alex's appointment. I pray that he gets good insurance, and I pray a miracle occurs. Thank you, and God bless.
Faith is extremely important for people to believe. We were watching Ordinary Angels. Mm-hmm. My gosh, I was crying. My husband was crying. We were both so touched by that movie. Last Sunday, we watched that one. And it's on Netflix. Well, probably new on Netflix. And on a true story. So it was more touchy. And what a wonderful ending. Sometimes angels are helping people. Not angels, but people who can create the illusion of miracles. Believe that they can make change.
Do you want to go to anybody who wrote a comment on Saturday's video is eligible for half an hour complimentary reading, gifted by Janet and Tom Burke, who have already crossed over to the other side and are watching over Violetta. Janet really, really believed in you strongly, all for many, 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 many years. And they have provided these readings in advance.
They bought them in advance. So I'm going. And thank you, Brooke, for your timestamps. Thank you so much.
So Violetta's going back and forth here. Go back. Stop.
Cheryl Street?
Cheryl Street, 55.
I'm so exhausted. I've been doing a lot of meditation and Reiki videos to stay grounded. I would recommend that for everyone living in US to help you throughout this stressful time. So Reiki healings and meditation videos that may help you, or meditations.
So Cheryl Street, thank you very much. And
I'm just posting pinning your pin, And see you on.
Would you please contact Violetta at psychicvioletta@outlook.com with your phone number in particular so that she can contact you to arrange for your reading. And also please do it as quickly as possible so that she can get this done.
And your Cheryl Street, not strip, because that's an actress.
Mm-hmm.
Please, it's you will be the one who will be pinned at first.
You'll be on Saturday's video, the first post.
Yeah.
Jean is asking prayers for my niece with autism.
So hard for those people. They are suffering whole life, and the ones who are looking after them are suffering as well.
I find children with autism to be just delightful because they live in the world of the present. And we also, these are gifts to us. Like I had a daughter who was born with, she died at 5 weeks, but she also gave me the gift. And so when you're around children with autism, it brings you to life as well. We learn compassion, we learn love, we learn patience, we learn all these things, and we look for the best. And these are gifts that they're giving to us.
They are little beautiful creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Not always it's easy to look after them.
But anyways, prayers for my niece Christine and her stomach problems. There's so many people who need prayers. And we really appreciate those who are responding to people in the chat and letting them know that prayers are on their way, that you're still carrying on and doing this. And as well, we will see you on Wednesday. Do you have any good vibes for this week, other than things are going to maybe change on Thursday, Friday? Are you going to watch the State of the Union?
I don't know how
not,
much
because
I'm going to put up with that, but I'd like to know. So
yeah, I would rather see it on something on YouTube where he doesn't get that all these millions watched him.
But
I'm not recording it. I'm not doing anything.
I'm nosy. I will probably see something to have my own opinion. I'm so bad. I'm just very often I like to have my own feelings about this.
Well, I took the weekend away as I wasn't answering a whole bunch of your stuff yesterday. Well, I was busy yesterday too.
Yes,
but
I'm happy when you are busy. Believe me, because
but I stay away
otherwise
from.
She's sending me tons of stuff,
and you did to me.
And I was sending to my brothers a lot of jokes because I was on WhatsApp, and there were so many jokes, especially Polish. And I think I sent something to Heidi and Patricia, and other people. So I was enjoying myself as much, and I was doing paperwork, and I told my husband, my eyes are so tired. I must look like Kash Patel. And he looked at me. He said, I know.
His eyes are not closed, though. They're wide open.
But you don't know where he's looking. My husband started saying that he knows him. I said, no, you don't. That he knew someone with that same problem.
Anyways, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much. I will be trying to pause this, so it will take us a few more minutes to do that. Thank you.
And thank you for your kindness. And I didn't get a whole bunch of ads popping up today and blocking me out.
So good.
Yeah, that didn't happen today.
Hopefully they will let me to post the video as soon as possible. Take care of each other, take care of yourself, and try to be happy from the little things.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least you have some control over it right now. You might not have it in the future.
Yeah, you'll find something during the day that puts a smile on your face and warms your heart. And just try to add those up. Get more of them.
Thank you. See you Wednesday on our live stream.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I was